Hallo zusammen, heute lernen wir feste temporale Präpositionen. Today we will learn fixed temporal prepositions. We will see in German which prepositions are fixed with day, time, year, month and so on. Before we discuss the fixed prepositions in German, first of all, let us try to understand what fixed prepositions are. Now, for example, in English, there is a preposition on. On is generally used to tell the location of an object. For example, the book is lying on the table. He is sitting on the chair. So, in both these sentences, we are using the preposition on to tell the location. But in English, we also use on with weekdays. For example, we say on Monday, on Wednesday, on Friday. So is on here telling the location? No. But we use on with weekdays because here it is a fixed preposition. In English, whenever we want to say on Monday, we cannot use any other preposition. We have to use the preposition on, even though on is not telling the location here. Now, similarly, there is another preposition in English, in. In is again used to tell the location of an object. For example, the fruits are lying in the basket. I am sitting in the room. But in English, we use in with months. For example, we say in January, in December. So again, in is a fixed preposition with months in English. Similarly, at is a fixed preposition with time in English. For example, we say at 5 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. So guys, in German also, there are some prepositions which are fixed with days, time, months, year, and so on. Now let's have a look at them. For example, is a fixed preposition with time in German. Whenever we want to say at 5 o'clock, in German we say 5 Uhr. Now in German, the preposition has another meaning as well. It generally means around. But whenever we use with time, over there it will mean at. So if you have to say at 10 o'clock, in German we will say 10 Uhr. Guys, this thing needs to be remembered that whenever with time we want to say at, in German we will use over there. It is a fixed preposition. Now let us look at some examples with plus Zeit. Kommt heute 5 Uhr. He is coming today at 5 o'clock. Was machst du heute 8 Uhr? What are you doing today at 8 o'clock? Bist du zu Hause 20 Uhr? Are you at home at 8 in the evening? So let's have a look at some examples of am being used with weekdays. Ich komme nach Berlin am Freitag. I'm coming to Berlin on Friday. Was machst du am Samstag? What are you doing on Saturday? Am Wochenende sind die Supermärkte in Deutschland geschlossen. On the weekend, the supermarkets in Germany are closed. Now guys, moving on to the next preposition. The next preposition is im. Im is always used with month. Now for example, im Januar. In English that means in January. Im April, that means in April. Now let's have a look at some examples. Fährt nach München im April. He is traveling to München in April. Es schneit in Deutschland im Januar. It snows in Germany in January. Or in January, it snows in Germany. Now moving on to the next preposition. The next preposition is am. Am is a fixed preposition with days. It is also a fixed preposition with times of the day. For example, if you have to say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in German for this in the we use am. So for example, am Morgen, that means in the morning. Am Abend, that means in the evening. Now let's have a look at some examples. Am Morgen, that means in the morning. Am Mittag, at noon. Am Nachmittag, in the afternoon. Am Abend, in the evening. But there is an exception to this rule. With night, we do not use am, we use in der Nacht, which means in the night or at night. Now guys, let us look at some example sentences of am plus time of the day. Am Morgen gehe ich immer spazieren. In the morning, I always go for a walk. Am Abend treffen wir uns. We are meeting in the evening, or in the evening we are meeting. Am Nachmittag habe ich heute einen Termin. In the afternoon, I have an appointment today. Die Leute schlafen in der Nacht. People sleep in the night. So we have seen that am is a fixed preposition with weekdays. It is also a fixed preposition with times of the day. Now, am is also a fixed preposition with dates. With dates, we always use am. So, for example, am 21. Januar. That means on the 21st of January. Oder am 30. April. On the 30th of April. Now guys, let's have a look at some examples. Mein Geburtstag ist am 11. Dezember. My birthday is on the 11th of December. Am 25. Dezember feiert man Weihnachten. On the 25th of December, one celebrates Christmas. Am 5. Mai habe ich eine Besprechung. On the 5th of May, I have a meeting. So now let's discuss a very important preposition, that is ab. For example, ab Montag, that means Monday onwards. Ab morgen, that means tomorrow onwards. So ab means onwards, but there is a minor difference. In English, we are using onwards after the time related word. For example, we are saying Monday onwards, but in German, ab is used before the time related word. So we say ab Montag. We don't say Montag ab. We say ab Montag. So now let's have a look at some examples with ab. Ab Montag bin ich nicht in Berlin, which means Monday onwards I'm not in Berlin. Ab morgen wird es regnen, which means tomorrow onwards it will rain. Now we have put all the fixed prepositions together in a list for you. At home, you can use this list and make a lot of example sentences. You can see the list here. So guys, that was all about fixed prepositions. Stay tuned for more videos and do not forget to subscribe Euro Bhasha. All the best.